Jonathan and Margot, very nice clients of mine, Americans. They spend half their time in America, half the time in Cape Town. Very, very fitness orientated. So just really fun, funky people to cook for. For Jonathan and Margot this evening in a really nice informal platter style, we're going to start off with some fresh tuna, some pearl barley. Then we're going to go into a wild rice salad. We're just going to roll into some roasted salmon, a very velvety, lemony hollandaise sauce on top of that. We're going to do grilled chicken, crayfish tails with some tarragon creme fraiche, roasted cauliflower, and little sharp, sweet, sour pomegranate seeds. Part of my daily routine is feeding myself before I start any major preparation for the evening. I'm going to make one of my all-time favorites, a classic marinated beef stir-fry. We're going to do it with some really nice udon noodles that I've got pre-cooked. Always have stuff like that lying around in my fridge. Olive oil straight in. You could use sesame oil here or a peanut oil. Yet again to the beef, finely sliced, marinated in shallots, ginger, garlic, a little bit of soy sauce. Straight into the pan. As soon as they go in the pan, don't shake it around too much because then all the water comes out, cools the pan down. That's not what you want. So as you can see, start to caramelize. You can really smell that sugar coming through. The soy sauce has got some sugar in. Really, really deep, deep Asian flavors. You don't cook it too much. A nice medium rare on the meat. Noodles go straight in. Like you do this with chicken as well, but I always prefer mine with beef. It's just a little bit heartier. The coriander, we're just gonna got any leftover marinade in the beef, you just pour that out. Shouldn't need salt, pepper. There'll be enough flavor in that marinade. Take it off. Nothing wrong with garnishing your food at home. Makes it look pretty. Put an extra bit of spice in this one. To counteract that spice with the chili, to counteract that soy, to counteract all that saltiness, we're gonna hit it with a really nice go of fresh lime. Wow. Yeah, the extra bit of chili on top really is the business. Fast, fresh, uber healthy, and it's a great way to start your day. So first up for today, we're going to do a really nice wild rice salad. These clients are very, very health orientated, so we're doing really, really fast, fresh, healthy food for them. So these are just red peppers, skins off. Red pepper skin is actually totally indigestible, so always skin your peppers. You don't need to be too fancy about it. Warm wild rice, it looks amazing, tastes amazing. Just season it up a bit. And then what we're going to do, just pop your parsley right in. Tiny bit of acidity on the parsley as well. It's like a little fresh herb vinaigrette right on the board. Now always be careful with rice. It is the #1 when it comes to food poisoning. It has the fastest bacteria growth. So what you want to do with your cooked rice is lay it nice and flat so it cools down as fast as possible. And that's just a warm rice salad. The beauty of this party again is we're going to be serving most things at room temperature. There's not really a lot of heating up over there. It's going to be really nice summer's evening, going to be outside on the deck. So we really just want the food to be sort of ambient temperature. All right, now salad #2. We're going to get some Moroccan flavors going into this one. We're going to toast some cumin, a little bit of cayenne for some heat. Just just gently toasting those spices, releasing all their natural oils, bringing them to optimum spice. Yet again, another nice big bowl. This is just cooked pearl barley. Getting another nice grain, not too heavy. Yet again, the thing about this is we need to dress it while it's warm. So this is just boiled barley, and then we go in with a nice pinch of salt there. Don't forget about your spices. The spices are almost ready. You can really smell them. Fills up your kitchen. Chuck them straight in. You might even hear like a nice little sizzle as they go in. This is going to go with some really nice yellowfin tuna. A beautiful contrast with your sort of spicy, nutty pearl barley is just very simple. Reduce grapefruit juice. Bring that back up to a boil. Grab yourself a whisk. Some olive oil. This forms a really simple but very tasty vinaigrette. It's pretty tart, quite sweet at the same time. A little chefy trick, get yourself some squeezy bottles. Yet again, very easy for transporting your vinaigrettes, sauces, etc. 1x grapefruit vinaigrette. Our barley is good to go into a tray. Yet again, same as the rice. Stuff like this, spread it out as thin as possible, cools it down as quickly as possible. This makes it a lot easier to handle. Next up, we're going to move on to a hot pickle concept, which is quite a nice thing to do, especially for a shallot or an onion. Yet again, extremely simple. Some red wine vinegar, a little bit of chili, tiny bit of sugar. If you reduce this down too far, you're going to get sugar anyway. But we don't want to really reduce this. We just want to bring it up to a nice rolling boil. Pour it over some really finely sliced red onions. And then we're going to cover it with some cling film. And that'll cause a really awesome pickle. Season them like that. These go great, really great on stuff like burgers. So pickle goes straight on. Might even get a bit of olive oil in there as well. That vinegar is pretty strong. Give it a taste. Whew. Nice. Really nicely and tightly cling film it. Let that sit. I mean, they can sit in the liquid for a good hour or so. They're not going to go anywhere. They're just going to get better and better, sharper and sharper, sweeter and sweeter. That's why you use the red onion as well, because it's got a lot more sweetness, basically. Very nice, flexible boning knife. Yet again, firm, fresh chicken. We're going to cook this chicken really quickly, so you want to just butterfly it open. Right. Pour it out. Okay, now we're gonna get our marinade on for these chickens. Beautiful flavors. I'm not gonna mess around with the natural flavor of the chicken too much, which is basically what we're trying to accentuate. It's quite a chunky, vibrant marinade, this. We're just gonna literally have it in there for a couple of hours, wipe it straight off. Some fresh lime. Nice bit of pepper in there as well. And last little flourish, tiny bit of chili again. You want to squish them around a bit as well. Too many people just take a marinade and just, put it on top. You really got to massage it in. But that's perfect for now. Okay, we've got some really nice fresh crayfish tails coming in. What we're going to do with those is just a really smooth, velvety, roasted cauliflower salad. I know it sounds weird, but when you roast this cauliflower, it sort of breaks up on your mouth. We've got little darts of pomegranate coming through, little bits of celery leaf. It's an amazing thing. Yet again, just some olive oil straight into the pan. While I'm roasting that cauliflower there, nice amount of butter. For our salmon dish, we're going to do a fresh, zesty hollandaise. We're going to make it not the traditional way. We're going to make it with a stick blender, an easy way of making hollandaise. A little slice on a shallot here, white wine vinegar in there. If we're making a béarnaise, we'll put some tarragon stalks in here, coriander seeds. But I just want that rounded flavor to run through the whole sauce. Grab my egg yolks. Spin of mustard in there. We're going to be pouring the hot butter onto the egg yolks, which is basically going to cook them in the way that you would have done in the classical method over the bain-marie. This cauliflower, yet again, what we want to do is build a vinaigrette in the pan itself. Warm vinegar straight into your egg yolks. It's going to be tart. Warm butter cooks the egg yolks, basically making a hot mayonnaise. I also don't bother clarifying my butter. I don't mind a few milk solids in there. See, it gets really nice and thick, really nice and luxurious. You can just imagine it, coating a really nice piece of fish or a really nice piece of meat, or even just as good, just dipping some chips into it. It's really good as well. Just 1 spoonful is more than enough. You could chuck some fresh herbs in here if you wanted to. You could put some, grain mustard in here if you wanted to. You could really go to town with the sauce and make it whatever you want. But I'm quite a naturalist when it comes to my hollandaise, so just probably a tiny bit more salt in there. Parchment paper. Prevent it from getting a skin. Press that down in there. Okay. When I phone up a supplier, be it a fisherman, a butcher, my first question is always, what do you have? Not can I have this, can I have that? Because we can only use what they give us. So sustainability is hugely important to me. How's the bounty of the catch?
Pretty much everything today, my butch. Yellowtails, hake,
yeah,
Cape salmon, Norwegian salmon, freshly cut tuna.
I like the look of the salmon up here. Just take it off the bone for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stick it on the scale there.
Put it down.
Do you want it whole? Fillets, pin bones out?
Yeah, pin bones out and just take the skin off.
Okay.
One of the nicest things about cooking at Jonathan's place is that it's right at the base of Table Mountain. You can just see the ocean and it's right there in the heart of Cape Town. The stresses we're going to deal with in this dinner is getting everything out on time at the right temperature. Just send out bits and pieces so people stay fed, they stay happy. It's one of my favorite cooking spaces to work in. I mean, we've got the dining room table right here, the view of the mountain. It's almost like you're cooking in like a little sort of secret cove. Just some water or some chicken stock. Gonna get the crayfish tails in there, 4 minutes, no more, no less. A couple of fennel seeds in there. Yet again, just flavoring that liquid just to get a tiny bit more flavor in those crayfish tails. We're gonna serve that with a little tarragon creme fraiche and a little warm salad, which is always nice. Amazing clients coming tonight, so they're not going to be afraid, they're going to get involved. Some beautiful salmon. After I've seared the salmon, I'm gonna pop it onto this tray. Really nice gnarly roasted lemons. You can just imagine that sort of charcoaly flavor. Pop it all over the top. Nice color on these. While your guests mill around outside, I might take them the crayfish tails to sort of nosh on. 3 or 4 pieces of salmon at a time. Start overcrowding the pan, start cooling the pan down. You lose that sear, that little caramelization is what we want. Beautiful accompaniment to any seafood. Tarragon creme fraiche. Even goes well on desserts. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, that licoricey anise flavor. It goes with chicken, beef, anything. Grab a lime. Now for the fireworks. Tiny bit of whiskey. Great way to clean your pan out. The beauty of the crayfish or any luxury things like the lobsters and the langoustines is we take them out the ocean. We almost want to cook them back in the ocean. Highly seasoned water. We want sweet, white, juicy flesh, and keep it really simple. Back onto our tuna here as well. Nice long strips of tuna. Keep those there. Again, out at room temperature. We don't want the fish too cold. A good sear, a slice, eat it straight away. Cauliflower is nice and warm. Just gonna give it another quick flash. Might even take a couple of these. Chives, that sort of herb, you either need to slice it extremely finely or keep it quite nice and chunky. That one's come out. Nice roasted, nutty flavor on the cauliflower. Crisp, shaved celery. 1, 2. Little sweet pearls, pomegranate. A velvety smooth tarragon creme fraiche, nice and zesty, nice and rich. Brings it to life a little bit using these baby salad leaves. Guys,
hi.
Little
Wow.
starter style thing for you. Some crayfish tails,
Thank you.
roasted cauliflower, pomegranate, a tarragon creme fraiche, and some shaved celery. Dig in, guys, dig in, dig in, dig in.
They're so good. I'm like scraping the last bits of the bowl just to get every bite of it. Absolutely delicious. Andre's probably gonna lick his bowl, I think. Might eat the shell out.
Nice warm pan for the tuna. Good amount of olive oil. Beautiful tuna. While that's going along, nice fine chop on these with the béarnaise or perfect, exactly what we're looking for. You always know when to turn fish, especially when it starts to sort of turn opaque around the outsides. You always got to imagine this real nice little caramelization, and then you just pop it over, done. Next piece straight in. And here you see that tuna just coloring there on the outside. Just as that one's almost ready, take this one, put it back in, grapefruit reduction, You know, it's like a little barbecue glaze sort of style what we've got going on. Yes. Not too long in the pan, straight out. That goes down the top. Pop some here. Grapefruit reduction. You can put some fresh grapefruit through there. You can put some, you know, put anything you want in there. Beauty of something like pearl barley, because it's very much a flavor carrier. Just nice medium rare on that. Take your barley and just little mounds. Find a little bit of grapefruit. And a beautiful bit of rocket. One dish out the way. Boom. Salmon up next. One of my favorite dishes to do. This is the gold right here. It's the money. And then top it all off. Just cascade your sauce like that. It's a beautiful thing. Another one out the way. Nice pickle on these. Looks like a little forest out here in the forest, bringing the chicken back to its roots.
All right. Guys, have a seat.
I will kneel, as I say, I will kneel and explain to you. And we've got just charcoal marinated chicken breast, seared tuna with a grapefruit reduction, and then just wild rice with roasted red peppers.
Nice. Awesome.
Enjoy, guys.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get involved.
They are.
Get involved.
I'm serving salmon.
Wow, can spare one.
Yeah.
Cheers to the chef.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Pleasure, guys. It's always a pleasure.
Awesome. Cheers to having you guys over. So tasty.
Go whatever order you want.
The beautiful noise of knives and forks hitting plates, conversation flowing, you know, it's a beautiful environment. I mean, to me, that's a huge success in my books.
This is from where? Can you see that?